Minecraft Bedrock shaders have gotten so much better recently, so here are the top 10 shaders you should be using. Realistic water and glowing ores, some of these feel like Java. Let's get straight into it. Starting off with Vibrant VSL Shader, and this one instantly gives Minecraft that cinematic golden look, making Minecraft look like a movie. The ice biome also looks really nice with the reflections, and even the iron armor has a slight shine to it, making the world more realistic. This shader feels really balanced, and the water is probably one of the best parts. Swimming underwater with the sunbeams coming through gives the world a proper realistic feel. You can actually see the 3D waves in the water, which I thought was only possible through Java. With this, you still feel like you're playing Minecraft, but with the soft visuals and lightning, it feels a lot more premium. Now the only downside to this shader is the nether, which I feel is too dark. Next up is definitive vibrant visuals, and straight away you can see how strong this shader is. The reflections, the cold fog, and the shiny lighting make this area look way more realistic, and when it spins around the character, the armor shine becomes even more obvious. This shader makes metallic items, tools, and armors and certain blocks feel more polished. The snow biome also looks beautiful, making everything feel more cinematic and immersive. Now, underwater is where it really gets impressive, because the water has live reflections and this clear shiny look. Inside caves, the torches actually grow properly, and ore stands out with a nice glow and clean effect. Even the nether portal scene looks amazing with the sunlight mixing together. Then once you enter the nether, the shader really shows off. The glowing warped biome and red forest have amazing contrast, especially with the blue and red lighting. It is absolutely phenomenal. Overall, definitive vibrant visuals feels like one of the most complete realistic shaders for Minecraft Bedrock, and I highly recommend it. Next up is solar shaders, and straight away this one gives Minecraft a really warm cinematic look. When it spins around the character, you can see the armor catching the sunlight. It adds a perfect, glossy, shiny reflection. Wow! The water also looks really balanced. It's really smooth and vanilla. As you walk through the world, the shader gives everything a soft, warm tone, and the sunset with the fog looks honestly beautiful. Once you enter the nether, the glow from the ores and blocks stands out really well. I also like how this shader handles darker areas. The mountain and glowing ores have a strong contrast, but it stays clear enough to see what's going on. Overall, Solar Shaders is a really clean and cinematic shader, especially if you like warm lighting, smooth water, and beautiful sunsets. It has my favorite end dimension design. Lumen Visual is probably one of the cleanest shaders so far. It's got lighter fog. The armor and weapons also have new textures, which makes the pack feel more complete. The water is really balanced too. Underwater looks smooth, and above water it almost looks real without being too much. Now the nether might be the best part. The colors are saturated, the ores glow nicely, and everything is so easy to see. There's a perfect amount of glow and visibility, keeping it playable. Nighttime also looks beautiful with this square moon and its reflection below. I feel like this shader adds the right amount of change. The end is really unique too. The reflections are strong, the background color stands out, and the custom boss bar makes Dragonfight feel way more intense and immersive. Then inside the cave, the 3D detail on the ores and blocks looks great. Everything stands out perfectly without being too bright. Dark fantasy visuals is completely different from the others. This one gives Minecraft a darker, more medieval fantasy feeling. The overworld has this green swampy color tone, and when you're walking through these stone areas, it feels way more serious and atmospheric. The water also matches the style really well. Underwater looks realistic but darker and more mysterious. At night, this shader looks even better. The blue lighting makes the world feel scary but still beautiful. The nether has a strong medieval vibe too, with darker colors and a more dangerous atmosphere. And the end is probably where the dark fantasy style fits best. The world is dark but the crystals glow really nicely. This shader starts with a really nice pinkish sunrise, and it instantly gives the world a cinematic look. The scenery has great shadows and depth, and the sun reflection on the water looks really clean. The best part is definitely the water. This might be the most balanced underwater look so far. The sunbeams are smooth, gentle, and realistic, and you can even see the glow of the sun from above the water. The rain also looks amazing. It gives the world a proper realistic atmosphere. Even when you look into the distance, The lighting and colors feel really cinematic. The Nether has nice fog and coloration, and it gives the dimension a more immersive look. The lighting still keeps that dangerous Nether feeling, but it doesn't let it get too dark or messy. Overall, this shader has the best water and lighting. Ultramarine Nightfall has a completely different style. It feels more calm, cool-toned, and nighttime focused. The armor texture looks nice, there's a unique hexagon sun, and in the night the ore glow looks amazing, and so does the cubic moon. The eyes of some mobs glow perfectly as well. The end dimension is actually really good too. The crystals grow nicely, the shadows look clean, and it doesn't feel too dark or too foggy. And the improved chat and button UI makes the whole pack feel more custom. And it also adds useful UI details like inventory space, a clock, directional display, and even an FPS meter. The Nether is a bit harder to see in some areas, but the glow and atmosphere still look good. Overall, this is a really unique shader. Resolution Vibrant Visuals is one of the most popular shaders here, and you can see why straight from the armor reflection. The iron armor has a really clean shine, especially during this 360 shot. You guys tell me which shader has the best iron armor reflection. The sunrise also looks very unique with a small circle and a wide glow around it. The reflection on the water makes the whole scene feel really cinematic. At night, this shader is honestly amazing. The water is clear, the moon reflection looks beautiful, and the dark blue lighting makes the night feel bright enough to actually play in. Swimming here feels so heavenly and calming. The rain scene with the nether portal and torches looks really realistic too. The ores also glow nicely without being too much. In the nether, the red and blue biomes have great contrast once again, and the lava has great saturation to fit in with the realistic scenery. I honestly think the glow aspect of the nether is a bit too similar to the second shader I showcased already. It's almost like they stole it from the original creator, but I don't know. The end is one of the best parts. The shadows look realistic, and the reflections from the obsidian towers make it feel way more next gen. Luminous Dreams has a much softer and more vanilla style look compared to the others. The sun isn't really a normal ball, it's more like a glowing light in the sky, which gives the world a warm, dreamy feeling. Subscribe for a cookie. The scenery looks bright, clean, and not too foggy. The nether portal scene looks nice as well, and the gold blocks are super shiny when the sunlight reflects on them. Crunchy, crunchy, crunchy. The water is also really good. It has a smooth shader look, but it still fits in with Minecraft and doesn't feel too realistic or distracting. At night, the vanilla style moon with the water reflection looks really clean. The nether is decent too, it's not too dark and visible. And the end has a really nice purple sky, which gives the dimension a more unique and magical feeling. Newb Complementary Shader has a more colorful Minecraft style compared to the other super realistic shaders. The sun looks more cartoonish and vanilla. The water is also really nice if you don't want anything too crazy. It is smoother, so it could fit in perfectly for low-end devices. The torches have a clean glow, and the nether portal texture looks really nice as well. The nether itself is more balanced and simple. It doesn't change too much. Basically, I think it changed nothing. The end portal also looks really cool, and the end dimension is actually well made with a clean atmosphere that fits vanilla Minecraft. Overall, Newb Complementary is a great shader if you want something great but still simple.